My dear one, come a little closer with your heart. If you clicked on this, it means something inside you is tired. Tired of thinking about the past. Tired of replaying old moments like a movie you never asked to watch again. Tired of that sinking feeling that says, I should have known better, or I ruined it, or I wasted so much time. I want you to know something right away. You are not alone. So many kind, good people carry regret like a heavy bag on their back. They smile for others. They do what they must do. And then at night, when it is quiet, their mind gets loud. The mind starts counting years. The mind starts making lists. I should have left sooner. I should have tried harder. I should not have said that. I should have been braver. And then comes that painful thought, the one that can feel like a rock in the stomach. I wasted years. Oh, sweetheart, if that is you, take a slow breath with me. Just one. Inhale gently and exhale gently. You do not have to fight your feelings here. You do not have to pretend you are fine. You do not have to be strong in a hard way. In this space, you can be soft. You can be honest. You can be real. And I want you to hear this with your whole heart. You are not broken. You are not a mistake. You are a human being who did the best you could with what you knew, with what you felt, and with what you believed at the time. Sometimes the past looks so clear when we stare at it from today, but you were not living in today back then. You were living inside that moment with that level of fear, that level of hope, that level of strength, and that level of support. You were living with the tools you had then, and you were doing your best to survive, to be loved, to belong, to feel safe, to feel okay. So let's begin by being very kind to you. Right now, my love, I want you to place one hand on your heart. If you can, rest your palm there like you are gently holding a little bird, not tight, not forcing, just warm and steady. Now take another slow breath, and as you breathe, whisper inside, I am here. That's it. I am here. So many people who feel regret are not fully here. Their body is here, but their mind keeps traveling back. Their mind keeps visiting old rooms, old conversations, old choices. The mind acts like it is trying to fix something that cannot be fixed. The mind acts like it can go back in time and change it, and when it cannot, it punishes you. But you, my dear, do not need punishment. You need love. You need understanding. You need safety. You need a new way to hold your story. Regret can feel like a judge sitting in your head. It points its finger and says, you did wrong. It says, you wasted time. It says, you ruined your chances. It says, you should feel bad forever. But I want you to imagine something. Imagine regret is not a judge. Imagine regret is a hurt child inside you, crying out, I wish it had been different. Imagine regret is a part of you that cares deeply. Because if you did not care, you would not feel regret. Regret is proof that your heart has grown. Regret is proof that you have learned. Regret is proof that you are awake now And that is not something to shame. That is something to honor. Still, I know it hurts. I know guilt can feel like a heavy coat you cannot take off. I know wasted years can feel like a door closing. It can feel like you missed your chance. It can feel like life left you behind. So let's speak gently to that fear. Sweetheart, life does not leave you behind. Life is not angry at you. Life is not keeping a scorecard. Life is still here right now, offering you breath, offering you tomorrow, offering you small new choices. You are still here. And because you are still here, there is still time for healing. Now take another breath. Inhale peace. Exhale tension. Good. Let's talk about that phrase, wasted years. It is such a sharp phrase. It cuts. It makes you feel like your time had no value, like your days did not matter, like you were foolish, like you were asleep. But I want to ask you a gentle question. When you say, I wasted years, what are you really saying? Often what you are really saying is, I did not feel safe enough to change sooner, or I did not believe I deserved better, or I did not know what I know now, or I was scared, or I was lonely, or I was trying so hard to be loved, or I did not have support, or I did not have the tools, or I did not even see another way. My love, you were not wasting time. You were living inside your level of safety at that time. You were living inside what you believed you could handle. You were living inside what your nervous system could hold. Sometimes people stay in places that hurt because it feels safer than the unknown. Sometimes people do not chase dreams because they learned early in life that dreaming is dangerous. Sometimes people pick partners who do not love them well because they learned that love must be earned. Sometimes people hide their truth because they learned that being themselves was not safe. These are not wasted years. These are learning years. These are survival years. These are coping years. These are growing years, even if they felt messy. That does not mean you have to like what happened. It does not mean you have to say, oh good, I'm glad I suffered. No, sweetheart. We are not here to pretend pain is pretty. We are here to stop hurting you with the past. We are here to release the whip. So right now, with your hand on your heart, say softly, I am willing to be kind to myself. Just say it inside. I am willing to be kind to myself. Even if you do not fully believe it yet, that is okay. Willingness is powerful. Willingness is the door. Now, my love, close your eyes for a moment if you can. If you cannot, just soften your gaze and imagine. Imagine you are sitting in a safe, warm place. Maybe it is a cozy room with soft light. Maybe there is a blanket. Maybe there is a gentle smell of tea or fresh air. In this place, no one is judging you. No one is rushing you. No one is telling you to get over it. In this place, you are safe. And now in your imagination, See a younger version of you walking into this safe place. It might be you as a child. It might be you as a teen. It might be you at the age when something important happened. You do not have to force an image. Just allow. Look at this younger you. Notice their face. Notice their eyes. Sweetheart, what do you see? Often we see a child who wanted love, a child who wanted to be good, a child who wanted to belong, a child who was trying so hard, a child who did not know what to do, a child who felt scared or ashamed, a child who felt too much. Now imagine you gently kneel down to this younger you. You do not blame them. You do not lecture them. You do not say, "How could you?" You simply look into their eyes with love, and you say, "I am here now." And you say, "You did the best you could." And you say, "I am not angry at you." Now pause. Let that land. So many people have never heard those words inside themselves. They have heard blame. They have heard criticism. They have heard, "You're stupid. You're weak. You failed." But your inner child does not need harshness. Your inner child needs warmth. Your inner child needs safety. So tell them, "You are safe with me now." Just imagine saying it. "You are safe with me now." If tears come, that is okay. Tears are not weakness. Tears are a release. Tears are the body letting go of old pain. Now take a breath. Inhale love. Exhale blame. Good. Let's talk about guilt in a very simple way. Guilt is often the mind's way of trying to control the future. It says, "If I feel bad enough, I will never do that again." It says, "If I punish myself, I will stay good." It says, "If I carry shame, I will be careful." In a strange way, guilt thinks it is protecting you. But here is the truth, sweetheart. Punishment does not heal. It only hurts. You do not become a better person by hating yourself. You become a better person by loving yourself, by learning, by growing, by choosing again. So we are going to teach your mind a new job. Instead of punish, in you, your mind can guide you. Instead of attacking you, your mind can support you. Instead of repeating old scenes, your mind can help you make new choices today. Now, my love, keep your hand on your heart, and with a gentle voice inside, say, "I release the need to punish myself." Say it slowly. "I release the need to punish myself." Even if a part of you resists, that is okay. Just breathe. Resistance is just fear. Fear can soften with love. Now say, "I am learning. I am learning." And say, "I am growing. I am growing." Beautiful. Forgiveness can be confusing for people. Sometimes we think forgiveness means we are saying what happened was okay. No, sweetheart. Forgiveness does not mean that. Forgiveness means you stop holding the hot coal. Forgiveness means you stop cutting yourself every day with the same knife. Forgiveness means you choose peace over self-attack. Forgiveness is not for the past. Forgiveness is for your present. Forgiveness is for your nervous system. Forgiveness is for your sleep. Forgiveness is for your heart. So let's practice a soft, simple forgiveness. Take a breath and say, I forgive myself for not knowing then what I know now. Again, I forgive myself for not knowing then what I know now. Let those words be gentle, like a hand smoothing a wrinkle in a blanket. Now say, I forgive myself for being afraid. I forgive myself for being afraid. Now say, I forgive myself for trying to survive. I forgive myself for trying to survive. My love, so much of what we call bad choices were really survival choices. You were trying to cope. You were trying to make it through. You were trying to stay connected. You were trying to feel safe. So instead of calling yourself stupid, call yourself human. Now breathe again. Inhale kindness. Exhale shame. Now, my dear, I want to offer you a fresh way to look at time. The mind thinks time is only one thing, a straight line. It thinks those years are gone, so they are lost. It thinks I can never get them back, so my life is smaller now. But the heart sees time differently. The heart knows that nothing in you is truly wasted. Even your hard years gave you something. Maybe they gave you strength. Maybe they gave you wisdom. Maybe they taught you what you will never accept again. Maybe they taught you to listen to your body. Maybe they taught you what your real needs are. Maybe they taught you compassion for others. Maybe they taught you to pray. Maybe they taught you to start over. Sometimes we do not see the gift right away. That is okay. We do not have to force a positive story. We simply open the door to the idea that these years were not empty. They were shaping you. So I want you to try a new sentence, a softer sentence. Instead of I wasted years, try I was learning, and I am still learning. Say it. I was learning, and I am still learning. Instead of I ruined my life, try I made choices, and now I choose again. Say it. I made choices, and now I choose again. Instead, if I'm too late, try it is not too late for my heart. Say it. It is not too late for my heart. My love, your heart is not expired. Your spirit is not finished. Your life can bloom at any age. Life is always willing to begin again with you. Now let's go deeper in a simple, gentle way. Regret lives in the body. It is not only in the mind. It can live in the chest as heaviness. It can live in the throat as tightness. It can live in the belly as a knot. It can live in the shoulders as weight. So I want you to scan your body softly, no forcing, just notice. Where do you feel regret today? Maybe it is in your heart area. Maybe it is in your stomach. Maybe it is in your face. Maybe it is in your jaw. Wherever you feel it, send your breath there. Imagine your breath is warm light. Inhale, and let that light move to the place that hurts. Exhale, and let that place soften a little. Now whisper, it is safe to feel. it is safe to feel. Because when we stop fighting feelings, they move. When we stop pushing them down, they loosen. When we stop judging them, they soften. Now, my love, let's have a tender talk with the part of you that thinks you wasted years. Imagine that part of you as a worried friend, a friend who is scared you will miss out, a friend who is scared you will never be happy, a friend who is scared life will end before you get what you wanted. Put a gentle hand on that friend's shoulder in your mind and say, "Thank you for trying to protect me." Say it. Thank you for trying to protect me. Now say, I am here now, and I can take care of us. I am here now, and I can take care of us. This is how healing works. Not by fighting parts of you, not by yelling at yourself. Healing works by listening, by soothing, by bringing love into the places that feel scared. Now, my dear, let's step into a turning point, a quiet turning point. The past is not happening right now. Right now, you are breathing. Right now, you can feel your hand on your heart. Right now, you can choose a new thought, and a new thought is a new path. So let's choose some thoughts that heal. Repeat after me, slowly, softly, like you are speaking to someone you love. I am willing to release the past. I am willing to release the past. I am willing to forgive myself. I am willing to forgive myself. I am willing to trust life again. I am willing to trust life again. I am willing to begin again. I am willing to begin again. Good. Now, sweetheart, I want to tell you a small story, not a big story, just a simple one. Imagine a person who plants a garden. They plant seeds in spring, they water them, they wait. But maybe they plant in a spot with too much shade. The plants struggle. The gardener feels sad. They think, I wasted the season. But then the gardener learns. They learn about sunlight. They learn about soil. They learn about timing. And next season, they plant again in a better place. This time, the garden grows. Was the first season wasted? No, my love. It was learning. It was practice. It was part of becoming a gardener. Your life is like that too. You have been learning where your sunlight is. You have been learning what why our soul needs. You have been learning what kind of love is real. You have been learning what you will no longer accept. Even the hard seasons were teaching you how to grow. Now let's bring that lesson into your heart. Place your hand on your heart again if it moved away. Take a breath and say, I honor what I learned. I honor what I learned. And say, I honor how I survived. I honor how I survived. And say, I honor my brave heart. I honor my brave heart. Beautiful. Now, my dear, we are going to do a gentle visualization. This is very soothing. Keep it simple. If your mind wanders, that is okay. Just come back to my voice. Close your eyes if you can. Imagine you are walking down a soft path. It could be a path in nature. It could be a hallway of light. As you walk, you see little scenes from your past. like pictures on the side. Some of these pictures bring pain, some bring shame, some bring sadness, some bring anger. Now, sweetheart, you do not have to step into these pictures. You do not have to relive them. You can simply see them as images. And now imagine you are holding a gentle, warm light in your hands. This light is love, pure love, not love that judges, not love that demands, just love that heals. As you walk, you lift this light toward each picture, and the light does something beautiful. It does not erase the past. It softens the sharp edges. It calms the storm around it. It brings peace to the memory. You might even imagine each picture turning from dark colors to softer colors, like a hard, harsh photo turning into a gentle, warm painting. And as you do this, whisper, I release you. I release you. To each picture, I release you. Now keep walking, my love. The path leads you forward, and in front of you, you see a door. The door is your present moment. On the door, there are simple words, now. And you place your hand on the door, and you feel something. You feel hope. You feel possibility. You feel that you can begin again. And you whisper, I am allowed to start now. I am allowed to start now. Yes. Now open your eyes or come back gently whenever you are ready. My love, starting now does not mean you must become perfect. It does not mean you must fix everything today. It means you stop calling yourself a failure. It means you stop living under the old story. Because there is an old story many people carry. It sounds like this. I missed my chance. I ruined it. I'm too late. I don't deserve good things. I can't forgive myself. Now let's offer a new story, a kinder story. I am still growing. I am still learning. I can choose again. I deserve a fresh start. I can be kind to myself. These are not just nice words. These are seeds. And when you repeat them with love, your mind begins to change. Your body begins to relax. Your choices begin to shift. This is what some people call reprogramming the mind. It is very simple. Your mind learns through repetition, just like a child learns through repetition. If you tell your mind harsh words every day, it believes you. If you tell your mind kind words every day, it begins to believe those too. So we are going to practice some healing affirmations now. Say them out loud if you can, or whisper them inside. Either way is good. My dear, repeat, I am willing to let go. I am willing to let go. I release regret. I release regret. I release guilt. I release guilt. I release shame. I release shame. I forgive myself with love. I forgive myself with love. I did the best I could. I did the best I could. And now I choose better for myself. And now I choose better for myself. Life supports me. Life supports me. It is safe for me to change. It is safe for me to change. It is safe for me to begin again. It is safe for me to begin again. Good. Let those words settle. Now, sweetheart, sometimes the mind argues. It says, but you really did mess up. It says, but you really did waste time. It says, but you really did hurt someone. If that happens, I want you to respond softly, like a loving parent. You can say, yes, I made mistakes, and I am still worthy of love. Say it. Yes, I made mistakes, and I am still worthy of love. You can say, I can make amends if I need to, and I can also stop hurting myself. Say it. I can make amends if I need to, and I can also stop hurting myself. My love, owning your past is healthy. Beating yourself with it is not. There is a difference between responsibility and punishment. Responsibility says, I see what happened, and I learn, and I do better. Punishment says, I must suffer forever. You do not have to suffer forever. Your soul does not need that. Life does not ask that of you. Now let's bring in a very gentle idea about the universe. Some people call it life. Some call it God. Some call it the universe. Use whatever word feels safe for you. This loving power does not hate you. It does not shame you. It does not say, you failed, so you're done. This loving power says, come back to love. It says, come back to the present. It says, you are still my child. It says, you are still held. So, sweetheart, take a breath and whisper, I am supported. I am supported. Now whisper, life is on my side. Life is on my side. Even if you do not fully feel it yet, you can practice it. Feelings can grow. Now, my dear, I want to guide you through something very healing. It is a small talk with your past self. Close your eyes again if you can. Imagine you are standing in front of your past self, the you who made the choice you regret, the you who stayed too long, the you who did not speak up, the you who did not leave, the you who did not try, the you who did try and got hurt. Look at them. Now notice their face. Do they look scared? Do they look tired? Do they look confused? Do they look hopeful? Now, sweetheart, instead of yelling at them, speak gently. Say, I understand why you did what you did. Say, I understand why you did what you did. Say, you were doing your best. You were doing your best. Say, I am not here to hurt you. I am not here to hurt you. Say, I am here to love you. I am here to love you. Now imagine your past self begins to relax. Maybe they cry. Maybe they soften. Maybe they lean toward you like they have been waiting for this. And now imagine you wrap them in a warm hug, not forcing, just a safe hug. And you whisper, I forgive you. I forgive you. And you whisper, I forgive us. I forgive us. Now breathe. Inhale warmth. Exhale the old blame. Good. Now, sweetheart, let's do something powerful. Let's gather your time back. Sometimes people say, I lost my time. But time is not only minutes on a clock. Time is also what you gained inside those minutes. Time is experience. Time is learning. Time is wisdom. Time is maturity. So let's imagine your years coming back to you in a new form. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine the years you call wasted years as little pieces of light spread out behind you. Each piece of light holds a lesson, a strength, a truth. Now imagine those lights begin to float toward you, slowly, gently. They move into your heart like warm sparks, and as they enter your heart, you feel something change. Not loud, not dramatic, just a quiet shift. You begin to feel that nothing in you is wasted. You begin to feel that you are not behind. You begin to feel that you are ready now. Now whisper, I receive my wisdom. I receive my wisdom. Whisper, I receive my strength. I receive my strength. Whisper, I receive my new beginning. I receive my new beginning. Good. Now, my dear, we are going to talk about the future, but in a very gentle way, not as pressure, not as a demand, just as a soft opening. You do not need to fix your whole life today. You do not need to become a new person overnight. You only need to make one small, kind choice that shows you, I can care for myself. Small choices build trust. Like this, one kind thought, one healthy boundary, one honest sentence, one walk outside, one glass of water, one moment of rest, one small step towards something you want. So right now, I want you to think of one small thing you can do today or tomorrow that honors your life. Just one. Maybe it is writing down what you truly want. Maybe it is cleaning one small space. Maybe it is sending a message to someone safe. Maybe it is saying no to something that drains you. Maybe it is going to bed a little earlier. Maybe it is taking 5 minutes to breathe. Whatever it is, make it simple. Now, sweetheart, whisper, I can do one small loving thing. I can do one small loving thing. And then whisper, that is enough for today. That is enough for today. Yes. Now let's weave in affirmations for regret, guilt, and wasted years. Words you can return to again and again like a soft blanket. Repeat gently, I release the past with love. I release the past with love. I do not live in old pictures. I do not live in old pictures. I live in this moment. I live in this moment. And this moment can be kind. And this moment can be kind. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself again and again. I forgive myself again and again. I am not my mistakes. I am not my mistakes. I am not my fear. I am not my fear. I am a growing, learning soul. I am a growing, learning soul. Nothing in me is wasted. Nothing in me is wasted. My life can bloom from here. My life can bloom from here. It is safe for me to begin. It is safe for me to begin. Life supports my healing. Life supports my healing. I deserve good things. I deserve good things. I am open to receive. I am open to receive. Let those words sink into you. Now, my dear, sometimes regret is tied to another person. Maybe you hurt someone. Maybe someone hurt you. Maybe you stayed in something that was not good. Maybe you did not protect yourself. Maybe you gave too much. Maybe you did not speak your truth. If that is true for you, I want to say this with love. You can learn and still be worthy. You can grow and still deserve peace. If you need to make amends, you can do that in a safe way. Sometimes amends is an apology. Sometimes amends is changing your behavior. Sometimes amends is forgiving yourself so you do not keep spreading pain. Sometimes amends is building a better life now. And sometimes, my love, you must forgive yourself even when you cannot go back and fix it. Because you cannot heal if you keep dragging chains. So whisper, I choose peace. I choose peace. Whisper, I choose growth. I choose growth. Whisper, I choose love. I choose love. Now, let's soften one more deep fear, the fear of being too late. My love, it is not too late. It is not too late to feel joy. It is not too late to feel love. It is not too late to change your habits. It is not too late to speak kinder to yourself. It is not too late to build a life that feels more true. Even if you are older, even if you feel tired, even if you feel like you should be somewhere else by now, life is still here. And life is not asking you to run. Life is asking you to return. Return to your heart. Return to your breath. Return to the truth that you are alive today. And today matters. So place your hand on your heart again and say, today matters. Today matters. And say, I matter. I matter. And say, my healing matters. My healing matters. Yes, sweetheart. Yes. Now, I want to guide you into a very soft closing, like tucking your heart into bed. Take a slow breath in and a slow breath out. Feel your shoulders drop a little. Feel your jaw soften. Feel your forehead smooth. Let your tongue rest. Let your belly be gentle. Now, my dear, imagine a warm light above your head, a calm, loving light. It is not harsh. It is not bright like a spotlight. It is soft like sunrise. And this light slowly pours down over you, over your head, over your face, over your throat, over your chest, over your belly, over your hips, over your legs, the way down to your feet. This light is safety. This light is forgiveness. This light is a new beginning. Now whisper, I am safe. I am safe. Whisper, I am loved. I am loved. Whisper, I am guided. I am guided. Whisper, I am free to begin again. I am free to begin again. Now, my dear, I want you to hear these words as if the universe itself is speaking to you. Not too late. You are not ruined. You are not beyond healing. You are still worthy. You are still lovable. You are still full of life. And the years you call wasted are not wasted. They are part of your path. They are part of your becoming. They are part of your wisdom. Now breathe and let your heart rest. One more time, repeat softly, I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I release regret. I release regret. I release guilt. I release guilt. I welcome peace. I welcome peace. I welcome new beginnings. I welcome new beginnings. Life loves me. Life loves me. And I am learning to love myself. And I am learning to love myself. My dear one, you have done so well to come here. You have done so well to listen. You have done so well to stay with your heart. This is healing. This is courage. This is a new chapter beginning quietly inside you. Now let the past rest. Let your body rest. Let your mind rest. And let your soul remember, you are here. You are safe, and your life is still yours.